What if waking up at exactly 3 a.m. isn't just a part of getting older, but a warning your body is desperately trying to send you? Think about it. Why is it always the same time? Why, when everything is silent, does your mind suddenly snap awake? Could it be your heart, your hormones, or something your doctor hasn't told you? In this video, we're going to break down 5 hidden reasons your body wakes you between 2 and 4 a.m., and why one of them could change how you treat your health forever. Stick around, because reason number 3 is something most seniors ignore, but it could be the missing piece to a deeper, more restful sleep. You're not alone. Every night, thousands of seniors wake up between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., staring at the ceiling, not knowing why, wondering if it's just part of aging or something more serious. Some drift back to sleep. Others lie there for hours, tired, anxious, even afraid. But here's the truth: your body is talking to you. And when you learn to listen, you can change everything. In this video, we'll uncover 5 surprising reasons this is happening, from hidden stress patterns to silent bladder signals, and how to fix them naturally. Because you deserve rest. You deserve answers. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where to start. If you're watching this, drop a comment below saying, "I'm ready to sleep again." And don't forget to subscribe. We're building a space where seniors can thrive, not just survive. Reason 1. A spike in cortisol, the stress hormone that wakes you up. You might think waking up at 3 a.m. is just part of getting older, but what if your body is actually trying to tell you something? For many seniors, that early morning wake-up has less to do with age, and more to do with cortisol. Cortisol is your body's natural, get-up-and-go hormone. It's supposed to rise gently in the early hours of the morning, usually between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m., to help you feel alert and ready for the day. But when cortisol gets triggered too early, it can jolt you awake in the middle of the night, even if your body desperately needs more rest. Let's take Marion, 74, as an example. She'd been waking up every night at 3:12 a.m. No alarm, no noise, just wide awake, staring at the ceiling, her heart sometimes racing, her mind cluttered with worries. She thought it was grief. Her husband had passed a year earlier. She blamed the aging process. But when she finally talked to her doctor, he ordered a cortisol test. The results? Her cortisol levels were spiking hours earlier than normal. Why? Because stress, whether emotional, physical, or even dietary, throws off your body's rhythm. Marion had unknowingly developed a few habits that were making things worse. She watched the evening news right before bed, skipped dinner some nights, and often stayed up late scrolling on her phone. All of these stimulate cortisol production, confuse your sleep-wake cycle, and can leave your body in a mild fight-or-flight state, even while you're trying to rest. Here's the good news: you can retrain your body to sleep through the night. Here's what helps. Create a calm-down buffer. 2 hours before bed, switch from stimulation to softness. Turn off the news, skip emotionally charged phone calls, and choose gentle music or reading instead. Eat a light protein-based snack before bed. A small portion of Greek yogurt, a boiled egg, or a few almonds can help stabilize blood sugar overnight. Sudden dips in blood sugar can trigger cortisol to rise early. Build a wind-down ritual. Try 10 minutes of journaling to offload thoughts, slow stretches to calm your nervous system, or deep breathing to signal your body that it's safe to rest. Avoid blue light. Phones, tablets, and TVs emit light that interferes with melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall and stay asleep. Try dimming the lights and setting a tech curfew an hour before bed. Remember, cortisol isn't your enemy, it's a signal. If you're waking up between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. consistently, it might not just be old age. It might be your body asking for a little less stress, a little more rhythm, and a lot more care. Because the sooner you calm cortisol, the sooner you'll reclaim the deep, healing sleep your body deserves. Reason 2. Bedroom temperature is throwing off your sleep. If you're waking up between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. every night, your bedroom might be too hot or too cold. It sounds simple, but temperature has a huge effect on sleep, especially for seniors. Here's what happened to Ellen, 78. She always kept her room cozy and warm, thinking it helped her joints. But around 2:30 a.m. she'd wake up sweating or anxious. She'd toss, turn, and struggle to fall back asleep. Her sleep doctor explained, "After you fall asleep, your body naturally lowers its core temperature to stay in deep sleep. If the room is too warm, your body can't complete that cooling cycle, and you wake up." Ellen dropped her thermostat from 75 to 68 degrees. She also switched to breathable bamboo sheets. That night, she slept straight through till 6 a.m. Why it matters? As we age, our internal temperature control becomes less precise. That means even small changes in the bedroom climate can disrupt deep sleep. Too warm? You might wake up sweating, disoriented, or with increased heart rate. Too cold? Your muscles may tense or you may wake from shivering, even if you don't notice it consciously. How to fix it? Set bedroom temp to 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 21 degrees Celsius. Use layered blankets so you can adjust easily during the night. Avoid heavy synthetic comforters. They trap heat and moisture. If cold feet wake you, try wearing thin socks to bed. Temperature isn't just a comfort issue. It's a biological signal. And when you get it right, your brain gets the message, it's safe to stay asleep. Reason 3, that relaxing bedtime snack is waking you up at 3 a.m. It's a common nighttime habit, one more bite before bed. A sweet treat, a glass of warm milk, maybe even a small sandwich. Feels comforting, familiar. But for many seniors, this simple routine could be the very thing disrupting their sleep every single night. Let's take Richard, 81. He loved having a little bowl of cereal around 9 p.m. Just to settle my stomach, he'd say. He believed it helped him fall asleep faster, and at first it did. But like clockwork, around 3 a.m. he'd wake up. Not just once in a while, every night. Sometimes groggy, sometimes anxious, always tired the next day. His doctor suggested tracking the timing of his meals and sleep disruptions. That's when it became clear. His bedtime snack was triggering a blood sugar drop, right in the middle of the night. Here's what happens. When you eat refined carbs or sugars before bed, like white bread, sweet cereal, cookies, or even certain fruits, your blood sugar spikes. Your body responds by releasing insulin. But in older adults, that response is often less balanced. After the spike comes the crash. Around 3 a.m. your blood sugar dips too low. That triggers a stress hormone called cortisol, which pulls you out of deep sleep and wakes you up. You might not even realize it's a blood sugar issue. You just wake up with your heart racing or a vague feeling of discomfort. Why it matters? Our ability to regulate glucose declines with age. And for seniors, unstable blood sugar at night can disrupt deep sleep, increase fall risk due to nighttime confusion, aggravate heart conditions, even contribute to cognitive fog the next morning. And yet, many seniors still reach for a bedtime snack out of habit, not hunger. Smarter alternatives. You don't have to go to bed hungry, but you do need to fuel your body wisely. Try this instead. A small handful of almonds or walnuts, a slice of whole grain toast with nut butter, a boiled egg, a small cup of plain Greek yogurt, herbal tea with a dash of cinnamon, which helps regulate blood sugar. These options are protein-rich, low in sugar, and help keep your blood sugar stable through the night. Pro tip: if you're not hungry, don't force a snack. But if you truly need something, focus on fat and protein, not carbs. And remember, the goal isn't to deprive yourself. It's to align your eating with your body's sleep rhythm. Because one small change, swapping that sugary snack, can mean waking up at sunrise, not 3 a.m. Still watching? Comment 3 a.m. if this is something you've experienced. It helps others feel less alone. Don't forget to subscribe. We're sharing tips that could change lives after 70. Reason 4, poor sleep environment. Your bedroom is secretly sabotaging your rest. You might think your sleep problems are all about age, medications, or stress. But there's something far simpler, and often overlooked, that may be waking you up at 3 a.m. Your bedroom. Let's look at Margaret, 74. She prided herself on keeping a cozy, well-decorated home. Her bedroom had thick curtains, family photos, a digital clock that glowed all night, and the comforting hum of a ceiling fan. But despite her routine, Margaret couldn't sleep through the night. She woke up every morning at 3:17 a.m. Wide awake, restless, sometimes sweating, sometimes cold. She assumed it was just one of those things that came with getting older. Until her sleep therapist visited her home. He made a few small changes, turned off the glowing clock, removed the area rug that was trapping heat, lowered the bedroom temperature by just 2 degrees, suggested blackout curtains that still allowed fresh air. That night, for the first time in months, Margaret slept through until 6 a.m. Why your bedroom might be the culprit? As we age, our sensitivity to environmental changes increases. What didn't bother you at 40 can be enough to wake you at 70. Here's what may be disrupting your sleep without you realizing it. Light pollution from digital clocks, night lights, street lamps, or even blinking electronics. Temperature swings, especially if your bedding traps heat or your room gets drafty. Noise, even soft ones like humming appliances, ticking clocks, or outside traffic. Poor air quality from dust, stale air, or low humidity levels. All these subtle cues signal your brain that it's time to wake up, even if your body desperately needs rest. What to fix tonight? Keep the room cool, ideally around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. Your body needs to drop its core temperature slightly to fall into deep sleep. Block out light completely, use blackout curtains, cover any LED lights with tape, and don't sleep with your phone face up on the nightstand. Minimize noise, use white noise or a fan to cancel out street noise. Earplugs can help too. Improve air quality, open a window, use an air purifier, or add a few bedroom plants like snake plant or peace lily. Clean regularly, dust mites and allergens can build up quickly in bedrooms, especially in carpets, curtains, and pillows. Bonus tip: lavender essential oil on your pillow or in a diffuser can promote relaxation and deeper sleep. It's not just about comfort, it's about sending the right signals to your brain. Your sleep environment should whisper, "You're safe. You're home. You can let go now." Because a peaceful room leads to a peaceful night. And a peaceful night could mean no more waking up at 3 a.m. Reason 5. Unprocessed emotions and grief, when the heart keeps you awake at 3 a.m. There's a reason why 3 a.m. is called the hour of the soul. When everything is quiet, when the world is still asleep, that's when the mind starts talking. And for many seniors, it whispers memories, regrets, and unresolved grief that never got the space to be felt. Take Eleanor, 79. She lost her husband 6 years ago. She told everyone she was fine. She stayed active, joined a book club, even volunteered at the community center. On the outside, she looked like she was doing great. But inside, she often woke at 3:12 a.m., like clockwork. Her heart would race. Her chest felt heavy. Her thoughts spiraled between the past and the future. Sometimes tears came without warning. Other times she just stared at the ceiling, wondering why she felt so alone despite having a full day ahead. One night she wrote it down, "I think I miss being seen." That's when she realized she hadn't truly allowed herself to grieve. Not just the loss of her husband, but the loss of routine, identity, daily conversation, even the little rituals like shared coffee in the morning. Why it matters? After 70, many seniors carry invisible grief. It might not be dramatic. It might be a quiet ache for a friend who moved away, a child who no longer calls, or the version of themselves they no longer see in the mirror. These emotions don't disappear just because you stay busy. They wait. And they often show up in the silence of the night. Here's what unprocessed grief can do to sleep. Trigger anxiety or restlessness at night. Create shallow sleep with frequent wake-ups. Lead to early morning cortisol spikes, the stress hormone, cause a pattern of waking between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. And it's not just mental. Studies show that unresolved emotional pain affects heart health, immune function, and even cognitive decline. How to cope. Journal before bed. Spend 10 minutes writing out your thoughts. Not for grammar. Not for anyone else. Just honesty. It helps the mind settle. Talk it out. Whether it's a therapist, a faith leader, or a trusted friend, speaking your truth reduces emotional overload at night. Write letters you don't send, to your younger self, to a loved one, to the person you're becoming. It's a powerful emotional release. Create meaning rituals. Light a candle in the evening. Revisit an old song or recipe. Small acts of remembrance can be healing. Practice self-compassion. It's okay to still feel pain. You're human. The goal isn't to erase grief, but to carry it in a way that honors your journey. Because sometimes the reason you wake at 3 a.m. isn't physical, it's emotional. And when you give those emotions space to breathe, your mind no longer has to wake you to feel them. Healing may not come overnight, but peace can start with one honest moment. Even in the dark. Maybe you've been waking up at 3 a.m. for weeks, maybe even months. And until now, it felt like just another frustration of aging. But now you know, it's not random. Your body is speaking to you. Through hormones, stress, bladder shifts, and even emotional residue, it's trying to get your attention. And that's not a weakness. That's wisdom. Because the moment we stop ignoring the signs, we start reclaiming our power. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start with one small step. Maybe no more water after dinner or a moment of calm before sleep. These shifts are more than habits. They're acts of self-respect. Remember, your body hasn't given up on you. It's just asking for your help. And if you listen closely, you might just sleep peacefully through the night again, with strength, clarity, and hope for the days ahead. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which reason hit home for you the most? Was it the late night water? Stress? Or something deeper you hadn't even considered? Share your story in the comments. You never know who you might help by opening up. And if you're on a journey to sleep better, feel better, and live stronger after 70, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. This is more than a channel, it's a community. And your voice is not only welcome here, it's needed.